This segment is sponsored by Pine Rest. Early this year, Pine Rest announced it was participating in several large and important national research studies, one on detecting suicide risk and another on treating agitation in patients with Alzheimer's. We've invited Dr. Eric Achtyes, Director of Pine Rest Research, to tell us more about the research that's happening at Pine Rest. And it is good to have you here.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to be here.
When I think of Pine Rest, I think about treatment and not necessarily research. Is this a new thing?
Well, we've actually been doing research at Pine Rest for quite a while, but especially over the last 10 years, we've really kind of ramped up the research that we're doing. We think research is an incredibly important part of providing the best care to patients. So most of the research studies that we've been a part of are helping us better understand either the causes or to provide better treatments for patients with psychiatric conditions.
Does Pine Rest bring something special to the table when it comes to doing all of this variety of research?
Well, I think so. I mean, it's the fourth largest freestanding psychiatric institution in the whole country. And we treat more than 55,000 unique patients each year. So we have a tremendous opportunity to bring cutting-edge treatments and new innovations to people right here in West Michigan.
You also have access to a lot of great partnerships, not only in this community, but I imagine because of your size, all over the country.
Well, that's right. I mean, we have terrific partners right here in West Michigan, the Michigan State University College of Human Medicine, the Van Andel Institute, and then we also partner with tremendous facilities around the country, including places like Johns Hopkins University, Columbia University in New York, Harvard University, University of Michigan, Mayo Clinic, and others.
So let's talk about some of the mental health conditions that you are researching.
So we're interested in a lot of different areas where we focus so far on treatments and understanding the pathophysiology of postpartum depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and even dementia.
Does participating in research, I mean, obviously down the line when outcomes happen, that this is a good thing and it impacts your patients, of course, in a wonderful way. But does participation in the gathering of information in any way benefit patients?
Well, I think so. In order to do research, you have to already be providing the best possible care. And so that best possible care is a jumping off point to learn more. And I think that by participating in research and teaching as we do at Pine Rest, creates the opportunity for us to provide the best possible patient care.
Understand you're looking at the connection between inflammation and depression. And what's happening in that regard?
Well, so we've been doing some research in this area for a while and have noticed a number of links between inflammation and depression and even suicidal thinking or behavior.
Oh my goodness.
We've been collaborating with a researcher, Dr. Lena Brunden at the Van Andel Institute for several years now, and just received a large grant from the National Institutes of Mental Health to further study inflammation and its relationship to depression and suicidality.
Are there any other kind of key studies in which you're participating that you want to, tell us a little bit more about?
Sure, absolutely. We also just received a large grant from the National Institute on Aging in collaboration with several other prominent institutions around the country to better understand whether ECT can be beneficial for patients with advanced dementia and behavioral disturbances.
ECT?
Electroconvulsive therapy.
Got it. All right. Well, exciting things happening there. And as we say, of course, down the line, a great benefit to patients. But how wonderful that you have, I guess you're in the demand to participate in this kind of groundbreaking work. It's pretty exciting.
That's right. We're absolutely delighted to be a part of it.
Well, you can learn more about the research being done at Pine Rest on their website. We put a link to it at ours at 13onyourside.com. Doctor, good to have you here.
Thank you so much.